Why are strategic plans so important? Welcome to Apartment Hacker. This is Mike Burnett, Apartment Hackers. My mission to tease out human potential in the multifamily space. So I've been asked many times, what is the point of strategic planning and why do you do it? Because there are organizations out there in the multifamily space, believe it or not, that do no type of planning. They don't sit in a room at the end of any given year or at the end of any given quarter and look back and do some post-mortem analysis or work through what the forward-looking activities are that will produce outcomes for their business. There are companies that don't do that, and that's okay. But my answer to that question really is in four parts. The first one being that it really teaches your team about the broader marketplace, not just the multifamily business, but all of the things that drive the multifamily business, whether it be employment growth, job growth, I guess those things are the same thing, but population growth, immigration, outmigration, things of that nature, all the fundamental drivers on your business. It teaches the entire team to have that kind of mindset and to think about that aspect of your business. It also teaches your team about the business, your interworkings of the business. There are many times where you have several different divisions in an organization, and those different divisions don't necessarily talk to each other, not in a meaningful business outcome type of way. And so it's very interesting when you get a strategic planning session going and you have the different departmental heads and or those downstream players communicating with each other and or listening to each other and how their business operates and how you might find operational efficiencies through those conversations. The third thing is that you learn about each other. Going through a strategic planning session, at times it becomes very emotionally loaded, right? There are circumstances that bring out, let's just say, lively discussion, right? And beyond that, and furthermore, just kind of collegiate type conversations and the appropriate collegiate type conversations, but where you create camaraderie, where you create mind share, where you create things like deep-seated relationships. You understand how people tick and you understand how they work, and the strategic planning session is a great venue for that. The next thing I would say is that plans teach. So in that plan, once you've produced it and then you go about executing it, the plan is actually teaching one how to organize time, organize efforts, organize labor, and make sure that plans are executed. There are all kinds of things in and of itself in that plan that actually play out in the way of education. So someone that is not great at strategic planning or creating timelines and or holding people accountable, giving the appropriate authority and the appropriate responsibility, those types of character development, business skill development activities present themselves and they play out in a way that is fruitful for your organization. So those are the four parts that I would say make strategic planning very important in your organization. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon.